All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Team Reactive question and answer session. It is Saturday, August 29th. Great to be with you this morning. I was checking to see the questions posting, and since last Thursday, which again, it's only 2 days ago, we don't have any questions yet posted. If you do have a question or if you're thinking of something, go ahead and right beneath the screen, there's a little comment section. Type your question in there. I will refresh it a few times throughout this hangout, but I figured I'd just jump on here and get some feedback. No, let me pause that. Sorry, apologize. Okay, I figured I'd just jump on and show you one of the elements of the starter kit, because I realize a lot of people do not have one of the new starter kits if you've been around for a while. So I have one, and I've kind of shown you, the basic elements of it. The brochures, there's a success guide, and there's some amazing, marketing materials and things in here that come with it. It also, as most of you are aware, if you have been around and at least seen, pictures of it, you have the to-go bottle of ASEA. You also have the sample tube of Renew. But this little white thing is kind of what I want to talk about here. This is a USB. It's actually a USB drive. It's like one of those little thumb drives that go right into your computer. And it is, another kind of cool thing about it is that it does say ASEA on it. I don't know if my camera's going to be able to focus in on it. Probably not. Maybe I have to disappear. No. Okay. Anyways, it does say ASEA embossed in it. Kind of cool. But what the cool thing is that a couple things is, of course, you can use it to store other things. So now you have an ASEA thumb drive. But when I put it in, let's take a look at some of the files on it. What I'm gonna do now is share my screen. Present to everyone. Okay, so I'm gonna need to, unfortunately, show you the chaos of my desktop and then open up this thing. Now, so what we're seeing here, I might as well maximize it, so take a little less of the chaos of my desktop off the screen. Okay, so here we are, and you'll see there's a folder. It says Welcome Kit Materials. Here's what's in there. So you have things like the opportunity brochure. I mean, this is the full, nice, printed version that's now also, by the way, available on ASEAstore.com. But you can actually print this out yourself. I mean, if you maybe know a printer or something, and the company doesn't mind, just don't modify it. Okay, keep the integrity of it because it's compliant the way it is. But if you want to save a buck or two, you're welcome to do that. But it's really more so designed as people use less and less paper to be able to email, for example. Right? Oh, that was good, Paul. Closed out of the whole deal. Okay. All right, let me maximize again. So that was one thing, and then again, we're in the welcome kit materials. Also videos. You've got the Redox, the full Redox supplement video. Let me launch that.
By the time that you notice this,
so you can see that, okay? And then now that shouldn't be happening. Do I have multiple? Okay, it was my error. Okay, so you got all the different brochures you can see from Renew 28 to ASEA. You also have the associate applications. Make sure you choose the right one. Notice one says Canada, one says US. Okay. Now, before I get to this particular file, there's preferred customer application forms as well. And so you have the Renew 28 and the opportunity video. Now, why would you want to print out and keep applications in printed form? This is really, really a good thing to do, okay? Because I'm going to tell you that some people have an issue with technology. And so by having an actual physical form that they can fill out, okay, so you print these out, it's a lot more comfortable, and then you can go later and you can place this person exactly where you want them in your organization, okay? Make sure that it gets done correctly. So just be sure that when they fill this out, all of their information is legible. All right. And there's some other reasons too why it's great to have a physical piece of paper. But basically always have at least, maybe 5 or 10 applications on hand. That way, if you run into someone, you're prepared to be able to enroll them right there on the spot without having to flip open a computer and wait to get connected to the internet. This is just an immediate way you can get their information and get them going. All right. Now, let me go back to Finder. Here we go. Okay, so let me talk about this particular file here, because you want to, if you don't have one of these kits, you can still get all these materials for free if you have this link. Okay, so I'm going to launch this link. Okay, and I'm going to actually make it bigger, a lot bigger, so you can read it. So give you a chance to let me not make it. Well, let me see if I can maximize this guy here. Oh, it was maximized. I'm so not a Mac guy, so I apologize here. Let me see if I can at least go actual. Nope. How about zoom in? Okay. So basically, I'll shrink it down a little bit. 24. This link here, you want to copy this out. It's aseaglobal.com/en-us/starterkit.aspx. I'll give you a second. You can always come back here and press pause or whatever. You can press pause right now in the video, I believe, and you can write that down if you need to. Okay, and can catch up in a little bit. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this link here and show you where it takes you. It actually takes you to a starter kit page that has all of those. And by the way, some of them might have been updated, or there might be more. Okay, as you may notice here, and let me go back. Let me flip back over to Finder. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if there's something. Nope. It looks like they've got everything. But they're going to start posting, but some of these might have been updated. Okay, they may be an updated version. If you ever have any questions about if you have the current version, you can always launch one and then save it back to your drive. Okay. The videos, as it says, right-click with your mouse, select save as or save link as. Okay. So, but the reason why I wanted to illustrate this to you guys is because even if you don't have one of the new starter kits, just use this link, okay? Go to this link and download it, make your own USB. Yes, your USB drive doesn't have a SIA on it, okay, embossed in it. But you can take any USB drive. You can get a $5 stick, whatever you want from Office Max or something, or Costco, whatever. And you can just save and create and make your own to-go drive. I just wanted you to be aware of that because I don't think that's clear. I know that some people, if you're not, I know a lot of people are not very technically savvy, and that's okay. Okay, but I just want you to be aware, for just the cost of a USB drive, you can make your own. All right. So, and then that's it. Just remember, you've got to have this link to get the files, and you just got to go get a USB drive and save them to there. All right. Let me stop sharing my screen here and get back over to the Hangout. So if it lets me. Okay, there we go. So hope that little tidbit of information was helpful. If you have a question, I'm going to refresh another time here, one more time. Please, again, right beneath the screen here, you would just type in your question and be more than happy to answer, especially since I just went over some new information. If you do it after the bell here, because I'm getting ready to wrap up, then I will answer it on next week's session on Thursday. Now, the week after this week, just give everyone a heads up, we won't be having the connection. I mean, won't be having that either. We won't be having the connection hangouts or the Q&A sessions due to the Envision conference. So we're hoping to see as many of you as possible out here for Envision. And as a heads up reminder, our next call is Monday morning, bright and early, 9 a.m. Pacific, which is noon on the East Coast. Tune into our Leadership in Momentum call for Team Reactive. And you can go to teamreactive.com, and in the upper right of the screen, which should be look like I think over there for you, you'll see subscribe. Click on that button and you'll get email reminders of all of our conference calls, webinars, things like that. Excuse me, Hangouts. And it'll remind you, and it'll have all the dial-in information as well. And be sure to click on that new distributors. Click here, a little circle that drops down as well, and read that section. There's a video, it's been posted there. If you've got a new associate, make sure they go through that section and follow it step by step, and of course get logged in and connected through Genie. And part of that is a document that has all of our conference call numbers and schedule as well. All right, everybody, I'll refresh one more time, see if anything came in at the bell. Okay, go out, have a fantastic rest of your Saturday, rest of the weekend, and I'll see you later. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.